Today we are back. It's Monday Madness with Marvel spoilers all the time, and we are jumping right into some of the fun Marvel stuff. We don't have any Marvel products yet. Well, technically, I have Marvel product, but nothing I can sell you because Wizards of the Coast gave it to me. So I do have to specify that whatever I sell is stuff that I personally have bought to sell, and the stuff from Wizards is separate. I'm not allowed to sell it. So, but that's just part of the deals we make when you get free product from them. But hey, Oso, how's it going? Swells, welcome on in. We got a bunch of new cards. I think we put about 50 or so new cards in. But we do have deals going on today. Two things running right now, just so y'all know. So, for every purchase, there is a dice roll going to be had. I got dice here. I got a big giant D20 here. You can see my giant D20, which I love this one because it thinks it's a legit D20. When you make purchases, there will be dice roll depending on that, and we'll unlock giveaways as we go. We will also have a few random giveaways throughout, so feel free to stay through. I'm going to randomly choose when we get to certain numbers of people. I'll say, okay, we're doing a giveaway. So if you're not in the show, I'm sorry, you don't get to be a part of the cool giveaway. And there'll be anything from different cards to maybe even a pack. But the cool thing is as we beat the bosses, we move up levels. So it starts as an art card, then it moves up to a single, then it moves up to a mystery pack, ones that I personally made, then it moves up to a play booster, all the way up to, if we beat all of the bosses today, we unlock a giveaway of a collector booster. Probably a TMNT collector booster, just because that's what I have in front of me, and that's open, that or Avatar, one of the two. But yeah, so that's the options there and ways you can do it. Basically, every purchase unlocks that. So bigger purchases unlock more rolls, bigger rolls. So anything between $1 to $5 get you one D6. One of these cool D6s. Anything 5 to 10 gets you two D6s. And then anything over $10 gets you a D20. Anything over $20 gets you a D20 and a D6. And then anything that's like 40 and above, we're going to roll the D20 twice. So cool way to move fast. You can look more in the notes to see how much life the bosses have. Some of them we can beat real fast. Some of them may take a minute. It goes up proportionately based on what we're doing. So, but welcome on in, everybody. We have cards in the bin. We have cards in the auction. We have a lot of stuff. And if there's things you're looking for, hey, let me know. There's a possibility I have it. But Oso, Swells, Mando, Wisconsin Kid, and Paper History, welcome on in, guys. How's your guys' days been? What y'all looking for? Anything in particular? Also, just of note, if anyone is interested, I do have a couple, and you can see them. I have a couple of these graded cards here. If you guys are interested, I'll make you a deal. Pretty much, I would probably just sell it to you roughly at the rate of what the card inside of it's going. Maybe a little bit more if the card's on a super expensive card. But, like, yeah. So these were something that I was given through a different program, and I was like, if you guys are interested in them, it's a great gift. It says it's an 8. I don't really know why. I mean, it's near mint, obviously, but why it got an 8. It looks very nice. Honestly, the card itself, I got these through companies that do like a blind bag for like $20, I want to say, or something like that. So like the gift shaft, I think alone is worth more than that. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Gift shaft Sons Avatar. Let's see here. When did that one come out? Oh, that's cool. It's a foil etched one. Oh gosh, the card alone is worth $50. Dang, okay. Yeah, I'd sell that for 50 if anyone is interested. I do have this foil etched Gishath. $50. Pretty good deal on it. If I had the tools to be able to crack it, I would probably just crack it and sell it. Because the concept is to get these for free, and then, or not free, you pay $20. You get a commander that's worth about $20 based on the grading and stuff alone, and then from there you can build like a surprise commander. But welcome on everybody, Drogo, Ryan. Can you all hear me well? Can everybody hear me? Midwest Sports Cards. I hope. Can you hear me? All right, we're gonna run this auction. Offer you can't refuse foil, because who doesn't need an offer? Here we go. An offer you can't refuse. And the foil, let's go. Y'all ready for it? Giving you a couple dollars off of it. Starting with here, chance to see where it goes. Smith and Balls, Tokyo, how you guys? Here we go. Offer you can't refuse. $2. Great card. Absolutely amazing what it does. So, all right, Midwest Sports Cards with the purchase here. To start here, let's go. Let's see anyone going to outbid them. Nothing like ruining your opponent's days and giving them treasures, right? You got to open the armory. All right. I did see that there was a sell. I don't know. I must have looked away. It probably happened the second I looked away to go find the card. This happens to me, but I do see that. So we've got two purchases, which means we got 2 dice rolls for you all. If you guys want to know what the dice rolls are for, I'll explain it in a minute. Let me grab that, open the armory. I don't even know if I priced to open the armory right, because the system that was scanning these like screwed up and like messed the pricing up on all of them. It says like everything was $1. And I'm like, no, I know that those are not all dollar cards. Open the armory. All right, good card. There's your card. Swales, I got you there. And Midwest. All right, so what we're going to do here, let me not write on the card. Which, by the way, if you guys have other cards you are looking for, let me know. And that you don't see. We have a ton of cards in the bin. We probably have some that aren't. We also have giveaways going. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change really quick. You'll see here so you all can see it. Just temporarily. We're going to roll the dice. Finale of Devastation. Let me look. I possibly have one. I'm not 100% sure. I possibly have a second one, but let me look. I have a pile here. All right, we're going to roll the 2d6s here. This is going to put us points against we're fighting the, what's it called? The grunt right now. So here we go. You got I think that's a 1, or is that a 6? It's a 6. All right, so he has 10 HP. So off the first roll, we're already down to 4. All right, here we go. And a 1. He's down to 3. If you're wondering why we're rolling dice, for every purchase, there are dice rolls today that get us points towards unlocking giveaways. It's up to you what giveaways you want. We have a few that free ones we'll be giving away. But as you do purchases, and if you want to read more about it, look in the notes. It explains exactly what dice rolls are. If you also want to get dice rolls just to unlock stuff, you can kindly tip your host. And yeah, they'll do some giveaways. Let me look real quick on that Finale Devastation for you, Midwest. I thought I saw one the other day in my pile of cards, but I can't remember. I have so many cards. Maybe it was Galta I saw. But I have 2 piles of like cards that are like I saved them for like either they're damaged or they're like for basically I use them when I'm building different decks and all of that stuff. So got a Genesis Hydra. Don't think that does you any good. But yeah, feel free to look around the bin. If you got stuff you're looking for, want to make offers on stuff in the bin, we are willing to hear out offers and things. So some of these cards I don't think I'm ever going to sell just because the guy will last March of the Ints. I really like it's like if I sell it, I don't have all the cards, but I got to go through here. I'm still looking here, but feel free if you got cards you're looking for, want to make us some offers, I'll take a look at it. If there's anything in the auction section you want us to run as an auction, let us know. And as the show goes along, if we get people in the show, that continue. So if you share the show, get people in here, we get above certain numbers, I'll do giveaways. So I have, it says cards, I'll pick some random cards to give away. Art cards, maybe even art cards that have what is it called on them? I'm still looking for your Finale of Devastation to see if I have one. All right, pretty sure I don't remember it being back in here, so not in that pile. I don't. Like I said, I thought I saw one just recently. If I did, it would be in this first little bit. Like, I know I have one, but it's in my CDH deck. And I don't know if I have a second version of it anymore. So I'm just doing like a quick look through some of these things because I'm not sure. I have so many cards. Like I'm going through like different collections that I have, but I'm also like selling through some of my cards because it's like I had a bunch of these cards I just held on to for a really long time. And at this point, it's like, why am I still holding on to like some of these cards if I'm never going to use them, right? That's like, oh, where my thought right now is, look, like right now I need to make money, I need to pay bills, I need to get to that next level. At some point, whenever we get back to where we need to be, we will go back and buy cards we need. So I unfortunately, just sold my Gaia's Cradle. I was like, I'll get back to Gaia's Cradle at some point. But yeah, everyone else is out there. Let me know. By the way, we are still rolling for. I gotta go through and organize. You know, it would make my life a lot easier, right? If I just organize these all by color, and then I would be able to just super find or try to super find, not super find, but super find, try to super find the card if it was in there or not based on color, because then I can just go through color, add stuff through color. Demonic Council. I think I need to add this to my. The problem is I've got so many piles of cards, and then on top of it, I also have my own like. But the other day, I found an entire box, huge giant box that was nothing but partial precons. Hey, Germination Practicum, let's go! And that's a D20 roll. So I have these cards here. I said earlier, I was telling you guys earlier. So like, I have some of these cards that I could sell, but like this one, Deadeye Navigator. If you see here, it's little dinged up. I don't sell damaged cards if I can avoid it. I just throw them in a thing and say, well, if I ever need it, I have that card. It's damaged. It's sleeve playable. Like it would not be unplayable if I put it in a sleeve, you know. But I'm just still looking here because I don't remember if I have one or I have I've had a bunch of cards and I've sold a bunch of cards and I can't remember everything. Like I'm about out of, which is really I'm really shocked that I'm actually like pretty much out of what is it called currently? Shocklands. Like I have them, but they're like spread about in all of my different decks and stuff. Wait, oh no, that's Court of Calling. Not okay. No, I'm just like I know I have Court of Calling. I was like I have Court of Calling, but I am still looking for Finale. What deck you trying to put your Finale in? I'm just curious what we're building. I always like to know what people are building. Which I need this card. I was going yesterday too and looking at all of a couple of my decks. Witherbloom. Yeah, that's definitely a good one for Witherbloom for sure. Especially with the ability to sack a casual. Well, no, Witherbloom's the casualty one, right? Or no, not casualty. It's the one that your spells have. What is it called again? I forget the name of it. Affinity. Yeah, that's right. Affinity. Your instant sorcery have affinity for. Is it for your creatures, right? So basically, it makes them cheaper. So if you have 4 or 5 creatures that just. You got Court of Calling in there too, though? Goes on top of it with being able to not only have it cheaper for convoke or for that, but it has convoke, so you can then tap the creatures you have. I've actually thought about going through and starting to put like Green Suns is pretty good. I think Court of Calling is really good for what you're trying to do. The reason I say it's really good though is because I'm almost done with this pile, so we're gonna know real soon if I do have this card or not. Like honestly, the advantage of Court of Calling, Genesis Wave is also really good as well. I think I might have an extra copy of Genesis Wave. If someone's looking. Genesis Wave is definitely good for that. Being able to get it super cheap and then basically look at everything. Yeah, sexy boring clicks over there. All right, I'm almost through, and I don't think I guess I think what I might have was thinking was the. I do not, unfortunately, Dragoon. I do not have any Katars currently. Now that's not saying I won't. Do I have any more Avatar play boosters? I have one box of Avatar play boosters I've thought about opening. Or like opening half of them. I have a ton of, if you guys aren't curious, I have a ton of just packs, like play boosters. So I have a ton of collector boosters, but I have a ton of play boosters. Love to crack them for y'all. Have them at relative rate. I gotcha. I've had multiple of her back when it first came. I mean, you want to take a roll? You could take a roll and buy a pack of Avatar collector booster. We just opened the box up, so all the good stuff is still in there. I just see something sold. I'll grab it in a second. I owe you guys some rolls. Almost to the end, and I'm not seeing it. So what I must have thought was it. Yeah. Bo and Nylea, I'm gonna need this card. V-Nex, how's it? Y'all just heard that, didn't you? I just dropped all my cards that were in my hand. I gotta make sure I'm not running over. Oh, no. Do not run over that card. Bear with me. Okay, I do not have, and not too much. Just sorry popping on in. Like people like to try to shout people out when so I gotta catch in my stomach. You trying to bend down here, not die. So I have all these random cards in these boxes. We're just trying to sell a bunch of singles. You got anything you're looking for? Hey, Chupacabra, what's going on, my friend? What you looking for? I do not have that. Midwest. Like I said, I do have Court of Calling. Court of Calling is pretty good for what you need. All right. Ooh, something about 3 Final Fantasy play boosters. Let's go. Got you hooked up right here on the side. No worries. I think Court of Calling, though, if you wanted to get it, is good because it has the Convoke with it and the Affinity double. So, like, you could you only have 4 creatures out, right? It makes it cheaper, and then you can tap those creatures to pay for it. I can rip or ship. You tell me what you want to do. I'm going to grab these other cards that people have purchased, though, first, so I do not forget. We can do that. And then after we rip these, I have some dice rolls for us to see where we're at. I am pretty sure we're definitely going to unlock at least one of the giveaways. So now the giveaways we unlocked, just so y'all know, the Court of Calling, I think it's a sub $10 card right now. But I will 100% double check for you. And then I got the Training Grounds. I'm just trying to grab the card so don't forget. I will tell you the price right now. Let's see here. And I think this is just a normal version of it from, what set is it from? From Ravnica Remastered. Yeah, it's like $6. And I do have one. I just have to go grab it. I know where it is though in the pile. So it's not that it's hard to grab, or at least I think I remember where it was in that pile. I can't remember if it was in the top pile or bottom pile. But all right, let's go ahead and rip these packs, roll some dice and everything, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's see here. Who got these? Dragoon with the Germination. I didn't realize this card had gotten up in price. Ichino, welcome on in. And BTA. And who got Dragoon got both of them. So that makes it easy for me there. All right, let's crack these packs. Let's see if we can get a Rhystic Study, right? Or what are you looking for out of the packs, by the way? I always ask people what they're looking for. To me, I always shout out the Rhystic Study because I have yet to pull a Rhystic Study out of Final Fantasy. Sephiroth. Yeah, Sephiroth is great. I mean, if you really want, I have a Sephiroth. I really should keep that card, but honestly, I've thought about selling it because I haven't put it in a deck yet. There, you don't think we're getting the one thing in this one. Summoner's Grimoire. It's a really good card. So, the Adventures in, always love it. A Full Art Mountain. And then the art cards. Let's go. So, I have a Chatterfang deck that I thought about putting it in. The problem is, though, Chatterfang is slowly, I've got to go through and actually just upgrade my land base on it, put all of my fetch lands that I own in there and everything and actually make it. Because it's a bracket 4 deck. Because So easy to pop off with it. But I also need to put, I think I need to put my Vamp Tutors and stuff like that. Like it has a horrible land base and still pops off and beats like decks all the time. Welcome on in to everybody that's coming on in. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I went too far. Squall, Seed Mercenary. Sorry, I went right past that one. We're getting so many different tap lands now. Have you guys noticed that almost every set has its own version of the tap lands? Which means like for like Pauper and stuff like that, it's amazing all of the type of tap lands you can get if you're wanting to run multiple colors, right? Because you have like all the ones coming out for Final Fantasy are their own name. The ones that came out with the Turtles have their own name. Like all of these, it's really cool. Like it's a great. The ones in this set did too. All right, here we go. Last pack Magic. Let's see if we got a Sephiroth in here. What you putting Sephiroth in, by the way? An Eldrazi deck. Why are we putting Sephiroth in Eldrazi? I'm just curious. Here we go. Choco. Red Mages of Rapier. No Sephiroth, unfortunately. No, I'm just like I mean I guess I get it if you want, but like usually in like an Eldrazi deck we're not sacking everything a lot. I mean we are. I guess with the Eldrazi spawn you're sacking and stuff, right? All right, I got some dice rolls for pod here. Let's go. All right, we had 3 different purchases. I think 1, 2, 3. 3. All right, so I've got a 2 D20s and a D6. Let's roll the D6 first. The guy only has 3 life left. There's a good chance this one pops it. That's 3. All right, so we now have we have unlocked the first boss here. All right, we killed the first boss. We're unlocking a art card, and I'm going to just go with this one right here. This is going to be the art card that we unlock. Let me roll this D20, though. I'm going to roll it over here because I don't really have room over here. I mean, I can roll it here, but I'm afraid it's going to do what I just did. Bounce the entire table. Right, here we go. Hopefully y'all trust me. It's a 16, which I'm pretty sure the guy has 20 life. He's down to 4 life. All right, let's see if we can beat him again. 6. All right, so we got 2 giveaways unlocked. We will bounce those 3 as a crowd. Welcome on in. All right, we're on to the 3rd boss right now, so we got giving that away, and then I got to give away a card. Let me look here. I have cards near me. Where are we at? Bear with me. I'm trying to find you something good to give away. This is a good one. Wiz Minter. Wisdom Minter and Grave Titan. We're doing 2 card. It was you got the what is it? Choco Seeker of Paradise pod. All right, so we're gonna do the art card first as a giveaway. So let me open that first. As I invite your friends on in, tell them to come on in because we're already all right. Here we go. Giveaway for the art card. We beat the grunt, so we're doing the giveaway here. We're going to do back-to-backs. These are buyer appreciation giveaways, so if you've purchased anything, you'd have a chance anytime between now and the giveaway ending. So make sure to get into the giveaway. You can also sign up for the giveaway if you'd like. But this is also buyer appreciation giveaway. We're defeating all the Hydra bosses today and different stuff. So let's go for it. All right, guys. What else are we looking for? I'm going to look over here. See any pre-bid anything? No. Okay, we got some pre-bids. Let's go. Going to run on Ice Storm over here. Here we go. Ice Storm. Y'all ready? There's a storm coming. Lurker. Do I have any pirates or assassins? Possibly. I do know here's the Ice Storm. I mean, I'm sure I have some pirates that are possibly like just like cheap random pirates, but I don't have a ton of them. I have a bunch of assassins, but let's see here. Ice Storm. Let's go with Laugher with the win there on the Ice Storm. You guys, what do you guys think about them reprinting the? Was there any specific one V-Nex you were looking for? Don't forget, if you make a purchase, you're allowed to be in the giveaway. Welcome on in, everyone. Blue Wizards, Bubbles, the G97. Welcome on in. All right. We have another thing, but I'm going to roll this dice real quick. Every time someone purchases, depending on the price of the purchase, is the roll. So let's roll here. All right. We got a 1. All right. We just took down the boss 1. So it's at 29. All right. We're going to run another auction here. Oh, no, I got you. That's great. That's great. Glad to have you on the New to Magic. Always like when people win. All right. Running the Harmonize here. This is like one of those full art promo ones. Pretty cool. Here we go. Harmonize. And Laugher with buying the Sinette. I think that's how you say her name. I hope I said it right. I just don't remember where I put these. Hidden Lurker with the purchase there of the Harmonize. Let's go. I'm trying to think if I have just any that are just already in my buy it now section. And then just if I have other pirates, because there's so many pirates out there. That's the crazy thing. So, or assassins. Like if you had specific ones you might have been looking for, it helps if you let me know because I can kind of like look in my inventory or see. Or don't forget, we got a minute and a half basically left on the first giveaway that you guys unlock this cool Spider-Ham card. I think these art cards are going up, by the way. A bunch of the Spider-Man ones are very valuable. Card Queen Vane, welcome on in. All right. So, no, I just threw my, this is bad. I got to go get my mouse just got thrown across the floor. There we go. Okay. Can I see here? All right. Let me go over here. Let me do this pre-bid for Una. We're doing Una, Queen of the Fae, the art treatment here. One from the Vault Legends. Appreciate you guys all grabbing a bunch of my singles. Got a ton of singles in here, so here we go. Lurker grabbing on this one. All right, I'm rolling the dice for Lurker's last purchase, by the way. We got 3. All right, our third boss that unlocks a mystery booster, custom mystery booster that we do. We're at down to 26 health on that. And I know a bunch of these purchases are going to go for it. All right, Lurker got that one as well. Let's go. All right, that's another D6 we're rolling. Here we go. It's a 6. All right, we're down to 20 life on this. Let's go. We're getting there. Slowly and surely, we will defeat the bosses. All right, giveaway's almost done. We will have another giveaway as well soon. We're doing a random free giveaway here in just a minute. I want to make sure I don't miss anything that was bought. So sorry, Lurk. Yeah, it popped up, and then I thought you had it, and then at the very last minute, I think someone Laugher bid it up and grabbed it. So all right, Kyler happens, right? All right, who's gonna win? Boop, 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 boop. Laugher with the art card win. Let's go. All right, now we got the 2 cards here we're giving away together. Giveaway. Waterman, Wob Joe the Wonky, welcome on in. All right, we got these. So give me just a second, by the way, guys. We'll run over to the giveaway. And here we go. All right. Level 2, who are beaten. Working on level 3. Oh, I just saw a raid. Steve-O, let's go. Welcome on in. Party of 23. Today's a great day to be partying in here. Welcome on in. We're doing some fun stuff today. Something you've probably never seen on Whatnot before. Giveaways based on your guys' purchases. We're rolling dice to defeat the evil Marvel bosses and slowly unlock things. So we do have a giveaway going right now for every purchase. So if you make a purchase or you fill out the form before the 5 minutes, you can jump on in. We're giving away these 2 cards, Grave Titan and Wizen Minter from Aether Drift. All right. Kyler, Hinterland. Okay, so Kyler and Hinterland. Trying to grab these cards, HIJK, so I don't forget. Kyler. And what was the other one? But welcome on, everybody. We got lots of singles today, lots of new stuff, old stuff. And if you got stuff you're looking for, let us know. We also have tons of packs. I have tons of play packs. I have tons of collector boosters. And if you want to make a deal on some of them, we're making deals today. Steve-O, how you been? Hope you had a great weekend. Always great to see you. Hope you had a great show too, by the way. Everyone give Steve-O some love. Make sure you give them a follow if you're not already following Steve-O. Great person. Been around for a minute with our shows. One of the early people that when we first started jumped on in our shows, and we appreciate them. Mostly looking for rabbits. I don't have a lot more rabbits, unfortunately, currently. Not saying I won't find them at some point, but I did. You missed the show the other day. I had a show where I did what's it called? Laugher. We did. I had like 4 or 5 of the what is it called? The one rabbit you can have as many in your deck. Which, by the way, for everyone coming on in, and Steve was helping this. After this giveaway, we're doing one of our free giveaways. So hang out for that. Make sure Wascally Wabbits. Yeah, always Wascally. All right. Hair Apparent. That's the one. Yes, Hair Apparent. I couldn't. Yeah, apparently hair. Yes, Steve-O. All right, we got to roll these 2 dice here. I got to roll 2d6s because we had 2 purchases, and I rolled it right off the thing. All right, that's a 3. All right, our third boss is only at 17 health. We're getting there. And a 6. All right, it's only at 11 health. Okay, we're almost to unlocking a custom mystery booster, which I thought about selling these. Would you guys be interested in buying? I don't even know if Whatnot would let me do it or not. A custom mystery booster, where basically it's a pack where I put commons, uncommons, and then there's 2 mythics or rares, and then could be higher in rares, depending, not like super high, but $4 or $5 rares, and then on top of that, there's either an art card or a token in there. I was thinking about selling them for like $3 or $4, something in there. It's a way for me to get you guys some cool bulk cards, cool stuff, and a chance for you guys to also hit hot stuff. What do you guys think about that? I don't know what Whatnot would think about it, but I've done them before. I did it when I first started, and when I had no clue what I was doing. And so I would take and this is one of them. This is what's going to be the giveaway, by the way, for the next giveaway. So it'll have. And I don't remember what I put in these. And these were packed over a year ago. So who knows if whatever's in here has gone super up in value or not. I never know. But it also has a cool, this one you can tell, which they're mystery. So they could have an art card. They could have a one thing. And then they'll have 15 cards in them. So I think it's 15. Yeah, it'll be, how's it doing it? 10 commons, 3 uncommons, and then 2 mythic or rares, and they're randomly packed as well. So it's not I know some of the pricing, but I have them in a box, and so I can just grab and put them together. We're wrapping up on the giveaways, by the way. All right, we look one giveaway. There's a pre-bid on a Goblin Clear Cutter. Let's go. Let's try to get someone into this giveaway before it ends. Darth Sorrow. Captivating Vampire grab. Let's go. And I gotta remember where Captivating Vampire is in my stuff. Not in that part. I realized I still had a Captivating Vampire, but yep, there we go. That's right. I grabbed more. All right, you guys, hurry up, jump in the giveaway real quick. Those that just purchased stuff. If not, we're not far off from the giveaway. All right, so hold on. Hey, Biggie Bro, let's go with the 2 cards. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to put these with your stuff. Set these here. All right, give me just 1 second. All right, Darth Sorrow won the Goblin Clear Cutter. Where are you at? Clear Cutter. Darth Sorrow. Let's go. I saw you guys. I've got a bunch of purchases. I owe you guys some dice rolls as well. You guys are doing awesome today. We got a bunch of stuff. We're just trying to move a bunch of these singles. I'd love to sell a bunch of them because honestly, the chunk that's over here is probably going to be kicked out by Wednesday. Tomorrow will be the last day with them, and they'll be kicked out. Because like I can only have so many in here, and then like they kind of just bog down. So if you guys want them, grab them. Let me go look at my sold real quick before I forget because I got to see what happens. Goblin Clear Cutter, Captivating. Biggie got it. Yep, we got you. Getting there right at the last second. Captivating Vampire. Great card. I love that card. All right. We have some other auction pre-bids. Saruman of many colors. Yeah, you got in like the very last second. This is true. All right. We're going to do just a regular giveaway, by the way, and I'm just going to grab a random art card. I don't know what it is. It's this one that's sticking out right here. Hey, that's a good one, too. It is a gold signed art card from Bloomborough. What is the card? Valley Quest Caller. What the card is. This is going to be a giveaway for anybody who wants to build a vampire deck. You missed out the other day. I was selling like all of my vampires. I sold my entire like a chunk of my Edgar deck, and then had like half of it left. All right, we're just doing a random. Here's a random card giveaway. Here y'all go. Rock on. I do not have any bobbleheads, and I do not currently, that I know of, have any Sword of the Animist. Make sure to get in the giveaway, guys. This is open for everybody. The rest of the giveaways are open for those who have bought things, which I need to roll dice for 2 people buying things. So here we go. They're D6s because they're under $1. And it was a 5. Let's go. We've only got 6 left. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. One more. A 1. Okay, we have 5 power left on this guy. Any other purchase probably will knock him down. Let's go into my auctions real quick. Let's do this Saruman of Many Colors. One of my favorite cards from The Lord of the Rings. Saruman of Many Colors. I love this card because I don't play it a lot because people don't like playing against Mill. They hate playing against Mill. I've built the deck as a Mill deck. All right, Laffer, you got that one as well. Let's go. Unlocking Bronze. Now the next one should get you $3 off. Let's go. If you hear snoring, that's my little doggy. He's right behind me. And I saw just something else you can grab. I'm trying to keep track. I'm going to run this Progenitus here. Progenitus. Craziest card ever. By the way, didn't you guys play Arena? All right, I got to roll a dice for that last win. A 3. Okay, he's hanging on. The boss is hanging on for 2 life. It probably won't last past this. Playing it right now. Awesome. So have you guys played the what is it called? The Superpower Draft or whatever it's called, the one that has like Black Lotuses and all those. Power Draft or Powered Cube or whatever it is. All right, Progenitus is sold, and then there was a Thought Vessel that sold. Now I got to find where I put my Thought Vessel. It's not on that one. Gotcha. So, that's that Thought Vessel. There's the Thought Vessel for who got the Thought Vessel? Helen or Helene? Is it Helen or is it Helene? I think it would be Helene, but I could be wrong. I have been wrong many times. And Laffer. Great. I was right. Let's go. Say that loud so people know I was right. Say that to Steve-O that I was right. We're going to do this for Laffer. Steve was like, I'm leaving. All right, I got 2 of these. We got 2 of these to roll, right? A 1. This boss is just hanging on for dear life, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'll roll it again. 2. We kicked the crap out of the boss, so now I get to unlock the booster after this. We're on boss number 4. My ego isn't that big, Steve-O. You know that. We've done a bunch of sales today, but man, huge. It's huge. No, so there's the Powered Cube Draft. It's so much fun because you can get things like Black Lotus, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault. So I over the weekend, or I think it was Friday, it might have been Saturday. I decided to do a draft and record it. And I'm going to be putting it out on my YouTube and my stuff when I split it up. My first one was all right. My second one, I went crazy, but I could not cut my deck that like past like so many cards. I was like, we're gonna run for. It was low to the ground, but it had some big high end stuff. But it was all about show and tell. So I had the card show and tell, which is you pay you pay three, and then whoever from your opponent or you can put it out. Usually, you put out like the most disgusting thing possible. And I had Emrakul, I had World Spire Worm, I had it all. But the risk is your opponent also has something gross. And then I had another combo in there. So my other fun combo in there was I got Painter Servant and Grindstone. And I in the night of recording, I was able to pull off all the combos I wanted. So I was able to get my Ugin out and start exiling things of all the stuff that I had. I was able to do the Painter Servant combo, but they removed my Painter Servant in response to my Grindstone trigger. But I had Trash for Treasure in hand, so my next turn I just Trash for Treasure, sack something, and then got it again. It was so much fun. It does cost a chunk, but yeah, Arena's fun. All right, guys, what else we got over here? We're about to the giveaway. Who's gonna get it? Who's getting the cool card? Huge ass! Let's go! Let's go, Hugh. I said huge ass. Hugh Jass. His name is Hugh, and his name is Jass. Last name Jass. So that's how we're saying it. See. All right, we got you there, Hugh. All right, let's see if there's any other pre-bids on anything else really quick. Help me get rid of all these things. Buy my stuff, buy the products, buy some singles, buy packs. I got tons of packs for you all if you're interested. We got Avatar. All right, I'm putting up the next one. Oh, we got the Forest from Infinity. Where was that one at? I gotta remember where I put that one. There you go. I love the Infinity lands. I like Infinity. I hate I didn't get a chance to really draft it at the time. All right, that's a dice roll here for a D6. They really are. All right, we're rolling D6. I'm afraid I'm going to roll it off. All right, we got 4 on the boss that has 40 life. Let's go. Or 50. It's 50 at this point. We are at the unlock stage of a play booster, so 46. I do owe you guys another giveaway, which is this random pack here. Not random pack, but it's this pack here. I'm going to set it here in front of Rennie. If anyone wants to buy a Rennie, grab a Rennie. He's beautiful. We can unlock it. All right, y'all ready for this giveaway? You guys have beat a bunch of bosses today. I may have to raise the stakes. It's a random sock. That's exactly what it is. I'm really sad the other day. I thought I had finally sold that Spider-Man comic book, which I need to put it up here. I think it'll sell with Marvel coming out. I need to put it up top there. I was like, oh yeah, I finally sold this thing because it's like worth like $80 or $90. And the guy bought it, and then he was like, oh, it was a comic and not it. And I was like, I guess I didn't specifically specify that it was a comic. Hey, careful study. Let's go. It's another dice roll. I love this careful study, by the way. I love Ghostbusters. The cartoon was amazing. I'm Snoopy. Welcome on in. Who got that one? Wobjo the Wonky. Let's go. Bountiful Promenade. Just put that one in today. I was like, I have this card. I don't know if I'm not building a ton of decks anymore. Probably in those colors specifically. I have colors I really like to play. And I'm like slowing down on deck building for the most part. One, it's expensive. So I might build something from Marvel. It just depends on what I pull from what Wizard sent me. I don't know. Thank you, Cryptics. I'm going to end up basically, though, if money keeps going the way it is, I'm just going to end up with nothing but proxy cards and a few cards that just don't go anywhere, a few decks. That's where we're going to end up being. Prices don't go down. But I am about to start a new venture helping out my partner with something. She's opening up a shakes and energy tea shop. So she's been working at one, and she has the opportunity to open one. I'm going to be helping her out. Might even be streaming from there some, where we sell some of the kits and stuff. That is in July. I got to buy my tickets like this week. Hey, someone got 3 play boosters of eggs. Let's go. I got to find my EOE. Where are my EOEs? Where are my EOE packs? I have EOE packs. I just don't know where they are. 1 and 2. Okay. All right, bear with me. I'm trying to find the other EOE pack, or if I have to open, I may have to open a new box. It's okay if I have to open a new box. I just, at one point, I had more Dragon Storms apparently than I realized. All right, I got to open up the box. It is okay. I love opening up boxes. Let's grab them. All right. I'm going to catch up with everybody's stuff, and we're going to roll some dice here as well. Give me just a second. I got to stand up and grab my EOE. Of course, my EOE. Wait, maybe no. Sadly, I was like, wait, do I have one? I was like, I need one EOE pack. Oh. It's all good. Steve-O, did you buy these? I'm just waiting for Steve-O to start buying EOE again. I need to find me some collector packs is what I need to do. I need to find me an investor that's willing to. It's all good though, Bob. I thought I knew I needed to open. It's like I like selling the packs. I prefer to sell the packs than the boxes, anyways, because like I technically make more when I sell the packs. Like usually the only reason I'm selling the boxes is I'm like trading them for something. So, which is all good. We're all good on it. I don't mind it. It means we're going to hit some good stuff in here, right? It'll be Ancient Tomb right off the top. That's what we're predicting right now, right? Ancient Tomb. All right. There we go. All right. Let's crack these pack. All right. Hold on, though, too. I want to double check. I'm keeping track of what people bought as well. I owe you guys some rolls because we had multiple things bought back to back to back to back. So I owe 1 D6, 2 D20s. I owe 3 D6s and 2 D20s. So keep that in mind for me when I say what do I owe you guys on rolls. But I will do those afterwards. And then we'll do the mystery booster pack. You want me to, Bob, want me to crack these, or you want me just to rip, or are we shipping them? Let's rip. Let's go. All right, and here goes the giveaway as well. MF Goblin will come on in. Justin Response will come on in. And Wobjo the Wonky. All right, you got your pack here. I'm going to open it up after we do these to show you what's in here. And then I'm going to roll some dice. Here we go. All right. Sorry, guys. I was trying to type a message here to somebody. All right, y'all ready? Ooh. All right, here we go. There we go. Fixing something real quick. My internet's being weird. All right. By the way, feel free to put pre-bids on stuff. As soon as we go through it, I'll run them as well. All right, here we go. 0 Point Ballad. I think this is a good card. All right, here we go. Next pack. Yeah, I was just curious. Like, I figured if I asked you guys might be let me know if you would be interested in doing these. Like, let me sell these mystery packs again, and like what you're willing, what would you be willing to, what is your price point where you're like, okay, that's too much for a mystery pack, especially with the fact that you're probably like your high end hits. I might occasionally throw in like one $15 or $20 card. The cards a lot of times are going to be your bulk dollar, $2 or around there cards, and then commons, uncommons. Like, what would you look to pay? Like $3, $4 for that, $5? Would $5? Hey, Quantum Riddler, good hit right there. I told you these packs were going to be good. I was trying to get your ideas of thoughts of like what I could price my mystery boosters at, custom mystery boosters. As long as what's their faces didn't get mad at me and be like, that's a it needs to be in mystery cells. I would hate for that to happen. I already got a strike for that like months ago. It doesn't come off your record forever. Permanent record for whatnot. Here we go. Consult the star charts. Not a bad card. Always great. And Slag Drill and not even a full art land. Okay, but hey, Quantum Riddler though was a really good hit out of there. Like, you could not complain about hitting Quantum for sure. All right, that one was for Doe Bob. I was just trying to remember who got what. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, Consult and the Quantum just builds you part of a standard deck right there. All right. Who won this again? Sorry, I know. What was it? Wabjo? Wabjo the Wonky. You want to crack the pack or you want to open it yourself? Let's crack it. All right. Again, I built these and did these a year ago when I first started Whatnot, and had no clue what I was doing. So, y'all ready? Got that card. Mind Spiral. Dale's Invoker. Most of these are your typical commons, uncommons. Only play Commander. Let's go. Commander's not bad. All right. Seeker's Folly. Foil. Ooh, Frenzied Goblin is a good one. Swiftfoot Boots in the foil. That's a good hit, actually, in this here. And Rugged High. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a land in here as well. A guaranteed land. And Alesha, Who Laughs at Fate. And Liliana, Standard Bearer. Let's go. Oh, play Legacy, play Abandoned Tomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's right. There's 16 cards in these because there's a guaranteed land hit as well. That was what it was. I was like, I know there's been so long since I've opened them. There's either there's 17 total because you get a token or a art card. And then a land is in there. It could be any type of. A lot of times they're pretty much basic lands or whatnot. Okay, Wabjo, you also got that one. Sorry, I'm just trying to get your stuff together. There we go. Fold that over. Alrighty. We got some dice to roll here. We got the brand new level 4 boss, 75 HP here. Let's go for it. Unlocking a play booster. All right, so I owe you 2d20s. That's a 7. So 68. And a 15. Hey, nice. And then I owe you 3d6s. Or 4d6s. I just threw that one on the floor. Well, that's 6. 7. Aha, 6, 7. That's 7 there. And 3. So we're at 43 so far on the second boss. 43 life left. All right, let me go look at my auctions real quick, see what you guys pre-bid up on. No more pre-bids. Okay. All right, guys, what we got to do. Every purchase unlocks more rolls. We're about to unlock the free play booster. We're at the upgrade play booster. It'll be a Dragonstorm one, by the way. But I appreciate every one of you guys that followed earlier. I noticed you guys. It went quiet. I'm still here. Sorry. Then I just trailed off. I went and zoned out for a second. That's on me. I zoned out. I just want to make sure I grabbed the cards you guys grabbed. Reliquary Tower. Hello, I'm back. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm just trying to get everybody's cards that they got put with their stuff so I don't forget. It makes it a whole lot easier at the end of the show. Reliquary Tower and Pongify. No, I appreciate it. I just have to make sure I don't want to forget your stuff. Like, we have a lot of good stuff in here. I just want to make sure I don't forget. And then, like, at the end of the show, I've done it before. It's just easier if I can put everybody's stuff in a pile as they buy it as best as possible. So that way I don't make any mistakes and accidentally, like, don't send you something that you purchased. That's what I like. I don't want somebody to not get their stuff. Which I don't think I've done anything like that on here. The worst thing I ever did was when I first started on TCG Player, I flip flopped where cards were going, and they were both like $30 plus cards. And yeah, I had to eat all of that. Well, actually, the one dude did send me like one of the cards back, but the dude that got like the more expensive cards never responded back to me, never said a word to me, didn't want their like never got back about like what I had accidentally sent them instead, and I was just like, come on now. All right, let's run through some auctions here. Yeah, I mean, I was just starting out, and like it was like first early stuff. It happens. JB Big Dog. Looks like there's a Colts fan in the house. Histo Kicks, welcome on in. All right, here we go. We're going to run this Anger. You know what everyone needs? They need to get Anger and run it in their graveyard so that when you have the Hulk, you can say, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. All right, I got Anger running here, my friends. $2 for Anger is great. Lots of combos of Anger. Getting it for $2 is absolutely amazing, too. What did I do? I must have hit that. Hold on. My camera is just all weird today. I love how this makes everything look like it's like super angled. What are y'all looking for? Got some more cards. We got a bunch of cards, like a bunch of cheap stuff too. $2, especially if you already bought. You might as well jump on in. Grab some more while you can. Who likes Bajuka Bog? Let's run Bajuka Bog here. Lobster Pinch, welcome on in. Bajuka Bog. Yeah, you never can have enough Bajuka Bogs. Ooh, yay. Anyone interested in the Cryptic Command? I love this one. And you got the bronze. Let's go. Cryptic Command over here. Love this. At some point, I feel like they just need to make a whole bunch of cards like that so you can have a full deck that is nothing but like this art. I feel like at some point they are like they do stuff like that. You know, they get there eventually. And see, the thing about it is something like that would sell decently, but it wouldn't be so crazy. All right, I'm gonna roll the dice for this one too. That doesn't count. It rolled and then landed halfway on its side. Let's re-roll it. I don't know why I'm rolling off the table. Here we go. It's a 3. We're down to 40 on the boss. Boss 4 that unlocks the play booster, which is a Tarkir Dragonstorm. So every single purchase gets us a roll. Now y'all are probably trusting me, but I have no reason to be like, oh, it's only a 1. Like I can show you, but every time I have to come back and forth between cameras, which is fine. All right, the cryptic command. Because like what other they did some lands like this too, right? You know me, Steve-O, never lying. Got my ambassador package today. Taking request. Well, it depends. Jazzy J, what you looking for? Generous gifts. Let's go. Generous gifts. Let's see. Where was this one at? You in this one? Well, it's not there. Yeah, always the nicest guys. But yeah, what kind of request you talking about? Are you trying to get me to sing? Like, what are we doing here? You tip me, we'll see what happens. Generous gift. Let's go. Traveling Chocobo. I know I don't have that one, and I don't. Surak, the 4/3 guy, right? The one that is can't be countered, and then whenever someone targets your stuff, you get to draw cards. Sounds like you're building some kind of either you have multiple mono green decks or decks like that, or you're building a green command a standard deck with green in it. Okay. You gonna be putting Shang-Chi in that deck, Jesse J? $8K. What do you guys think about actually Shang-Chi, by the way? Shang-Chi is a really good card. I'm excited for Shang-Chi because my favorite deck in Standard is viable again. Roots. I can play Roots stronger. Planner Engineering, Michelangelo, Weirdness 11, Badger Mole, Bristly Badger Mole. Let me think. Do I have I think I might have a Badger Mole, possibly. I need to double check. I know I don't have. I mean, I technically have Mossborn Hydras, but they're in the standard decks that I do. So here's the funny thing: I built standard landfall before it was a thing, and I've built 2 versions of it. I built it as Gruul with Tanuk, and then I built it as Golgari landfall with Iridescent. Oh, you got all those? Yeah, I got you. Okay. Well, come on in, everybody. All right, I owe you guys a couple dies or die rolls. I just got to write down who got this one. ADK. Visitor's gift. Yeah, unless you play against me. You would hate playing against my deck. My deck is literally built to stop the landfall deck, other decks that are creature heavy. And like you may get round 1, right? You may get round 1. Yeah, no, I'm like here's the thing. Like I think Badger Mole Cub needs to be banned. I think it needs to be banned in standard because if you're playing green, it's an auto include, which at that point, yeah, I mean, if a card is auto include in a color, like almost auto include, and it because it's warping. Yeah, but it's not the otter though. Like, okay, so you can get rid of the. So the problem with is it too though, and that's the other thing. Like, is it? You can still ban the otter thing, and they're still strong with other things. Like they just fill that card with another card. Like there's not one. Like I had this conversation. There's not one thing in is it that you can just ban that it makes the deck worse. The otter goes away, and it is a little bit worse. But your biggest issue, which by the way, I got Shieldred's Edict. See, I was shocked that they did not make any more bans when they did the last bans. They made no bans. I thought for sure they were going to hit something. I have not done your roll just yet. I was trying to grab what was purchased first, and then we will do the roll. I'll do the roll here in just 1 second. Yeah, give me 1 second. Zerda, who got Zerda? Real Bear. The problem with that, Aid, though, is yes, you can, but sometimes you do need to ban some things when things are broken. I think Badger Mole, because here's the thing, right? If you don't have a piece of removal on turn 2 or turn 3 for Badger Mole, you just straight lose the game, which means you now have to build your deck to either stop that or outpace it. So my deck, though, let me tell you about my deck. It's Esper. Let's roll 3 times. All right, we got 3. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Here's the first one. This is for yours, Aid. It was these dice just like to bounce everywhere. A 5. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. We're down to 35 HP. All right, we're going to roll again for the other 2 purchases. It's a 4. We're at 31. And last but not least, a 2. We're at 29. We're slowly getting there on the play booster. There was just another purchase. All right, we got Fairy Mastermind by Cryptics. Let's go. Fairy. Was that just the regular one or was it the promo one? Regular one. Okay. I have a promo one too. Not sure if you want both of them, but I do have 2 of them. If it doesn't say there's 2, I do have 2. So. I mean, I get it, Aid, but if you're not playing, like, the problem with it in standard, I'm saying it needs to be banned, anything but standard, is like, it's so easy in standard to go turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Badger Mole Cub, and now that Shang-Chi is out, so you could go turn 1 Llanowar Elves, turn 2 Badger Mole Cub into Shang-Chi, and then your next turn, all of your mana dorks, anything that you put that has mana can instantly tap for mana because Shang-Chi says so. Now, that's the only reason you run him there. You run like 1 copy, maybe 2, to like speed up your production. And then like the issue with it is in standard too. If you're running the right version, you also like there's a couple versions that push to do Nature's Rhythm, hitting their card, and then eventually you hit where you get you just on turn 4, turn 3, turn 4, you just are able to cast a Craterhoof and win. I will take that. Look at that. Hot sauce. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure I got everything over here. Offer on the 3 Final Fantasy play boosters. I can do this right here. But not in standard, Aid. We're talking standard. Commander doesn't need to be banned. Like, Commander is completely different than standard, though. Like, you're playing against 4 other players. Like, everyone should have plenty of removal. Well, Priest of Titania and Elves are not legal on standard. I got you. Let me see when it pops through. No, Mono Black is just not. It's not fast enough. Like, there's not. I mean, even Control has an issue right now, unless you're playing like Jeskai Control. Like, my deck is hit or miss. So let me tell you about my deck real quick. I think it said sold. Yep, there we go. All right, 3 of the play boosters. Final Fantasy. Where are my Final Fantasy packs? So mine is Esper Mill. So I'm running Singularity Rupture in it, and I'm running the River Churn Monument, which is really fun and really good. Are we ripping these, by the way? Hot sauce. Yeah, that one's not bad. I don't hate like that one though. The issue with it is Jazzy is that usually you see it coming because they drop it on turn 3, they drop the slasher, and then on turn 4 it's Alcatraz and everything. But like the discard can eventually get you. Yeah, I think they should unban the. Well, I think it's gone now, right? With the Hope card they were doing that everyone was mad about because people were nurturing Pixie. I think that should get unbanned again because Keep This Town is banned, but unban the Hopeless Nightmare. I think it's still legal. All right, let's open these packs. I owe a 2 dice roll, or I owe a D20, 2 D20. So let's roll 2 D20s. You guys ready for this one? 13 knocks it down to we only have 16 life. One more roll, we might be able to knock this guy out. Y'all ready for it? 17. Let's go. We killed the little boss. Oh, Mossborn Hydra is just busted. All right. We just unlocked the play booster, which I said was a Dragonstorm. Takir play booster. All right, here we go. Let me open these packs real quick. Or let me put this giveaway up. All right, y'all ready for this one? This is level 4 boss defeat giveaway. The play booster is here for the Dragonstorm play booster. And then we're working on now towards defeating the final boss, Red Skull. Like, Mossborn Hydra is so stinking good. Can I be honest with you? You know what I think would fix a lot of the problems in Standard when they should have made it and put it in Foundations? They should have reprinted Fatal Push. Tell me I'm wrong. Because Fatal Push, with the type of fetch lands and the sacrifice stuff, you would be able to take care of any of the big threats with a 1 mana drop. Like, I thought they were going to. Now, I like Erode, though. Erode is stinking good. Back to my deck, though. So my deck is all about lots of removal. So, Shoot the Sheriff isn't bad, but it's 2 mana instead of 1 mana. And if they, for some reason, are happening to play something that has Outlaws, you're just screwed. So I think, ooh, Timna the Weaver, let's go. That's a good hit. I like Heartless Act. It's not bad. You just got to make sure you hit the one dude Bob before he starts. Arden, let's go. Another good hit. And Islands here. I like, though, running. So in my Esper deck, I've got the white spell that gets all the 2 or less mana creatures and artifacts or whatever. Wipes out the board. I've got Erode in it. Overkill's a lot of fun. Yeah, whatever it's called. It's from, yeah, it's the 3 mana white. It's basically like Temporary Lockdown used to be. And you pay and you can put them in the graveyard and you get copies of everything. Poo-poo UFO. Black Watch number 3. Vanille and, Bothier and Fran and Torgal. All right, last pack here. So run that. But my favorite card to run against Landfall is Ultima. Because especially if you're doing Badger Mole shenanigans, and let's say you've got 2 or 3 lands that you've landfalled, I just wreck your day. Because I just wipe the board, end the turn, and your lands don't come back. How many players scoop to that is amazing. So I think I run 2 in the main board, but I'm considering running like extras in the sideboard. My whole deck has nothing but multiple board wipes. The sacrifice. Ooh, Vivi. Boom. These were good hot packs. Like, Earthbending Ascension, though, is just, like, honestly, I would almost say that if, like, so here's the thing. You start banning stuff, that probably needs to be looked at being banned as well. It is very, very strong. Yeah, you got a stamped art. You got it all. That's some really good packs. Hot sauce. Let's go. Like, because that's the issue, right? Landfall is still really good without Badger Mole. Badger Mole is just good. Like, honestly, you don't need Badger Mole Landfall in necessarily. It just is so good, you automatically run it in there, right? Because it's just that good. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? So, like, or your lands, you just keep you have a Earthbit land and stuff like that. So, like, that's the only, like, that's where my thing usually, like, the problem with anything where you have removal for the main stuff, but eventually you just run out. Michelangelo Winners to 11 with it. Yeah, like, there's so many good, like, it's crazy. They get Shang-Chi. I think there was like another good card that I saw that could possibly be played in the landfall decks. Esper, or not Esper, Mono Red gets more stuff that can go into Is It for this thing. Like, I think, honestly, can I tell you what would fix most of Standard's problems? Going back to a 2-year rotation. And I think we need to now that they're doing 6+ sets a year. Like, if that's the play going forward, we need to, and I think maybe they'll make that kind of announcement next year, right? Hey, Lurker, let's go with the pack. You gotta pay. All right, Lurker. Are we cracking the pack? We're ripping it. Let's go. All right. No, your player engineering is pretty good. Tempest Talk. Caustic Exo. Caustic Exo used to be really good. All right, I will take a look here 1 second. So I like Standard, but I don't. Hey, Elspeth Stormslayer. That's a $30 card, I think, right there. Boom. We're on the fire tonight with pack pools. You know what's funny is I was going to open all those packs the other day because I was like, I don't. But I think I just found a few extra packs. But no, thank you. Look, we're trying to do some new giveaway stuff to help. Like, as you guys purchase stuff, it helps move stuff along, as well as you guys buying stuff gets you there. Now, Lurker. All right, I'm trying to get your singles out to put with your stuff, so I don't lose your cards and then have to go dig for them. All right, look at the offer. We'll make an offer on. I did, right? No, I did not. I shipped it in bubble mailer. No, I shipped it I literally took the label and just put it on the card and shipped it like that. Like, the card was in a hard case and I just shipped it just like that so everyone knows what it is. I wrote an expensive card in here. It is insured, so if somehow something happens to it, somehow one of us will get money back at some point. I guess it would be you. I don't know how that'd work. I guess it'd be you that gets your money back if it doesn't get to you. I don't know. I've never had to deal with those. Oh, I know you want the card because you got it for a good deal and you're not going to, even with the insurance money, you're not going to get it for that. Like, you would have it. The problem is every time I've seen the like insurance thing, it's just not worth it to me a lot of times because usually by the time you like, hey, Shay, how's it going? Welcome on in. All right, guys, we are fighting the Red Skull. If we beat the Red Skull before the Freya or Kratos, I do not, Shay or Shay. Sorry. No Kratos still. I'm still trying to get a hold of my LGS and see what they let me do. I'm hoping to talk to them this week or next because I'm possibly trying to pick up. I don't know if I'm going to have any. I really don't know if I'm going to have any Marvel stuff. It's possible. I may just pass on Marvel. Maybe buy a couple boxes of play boosters. So usually certain people will get it. Well, some people already have probably sales this week on Whatnot. I think it's next week is pre-release. Next weekend is pre-release. So usually about the beginning of next week, most stores have it. So pre-release is next weekend. So a week from Friday is pre-release. Dang it, every time pre-release happens at the same time. Uh, do I know any ambassadors? I know a few ambassadors. You're looking at one. So I actually do have Marvel cards. I actually have them now. I just can't. They're unable to be sold. I'm hoping, though, probably not tonight. Maybe tomorrow morning. I'm going to record myself opening up collector packs. Oh yeah, I forgot you bought stuff. Sorry, I hit accept and I just forgot. I'm just over here just like do. It's been a day. Let's just put it that way. I've 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Okay, I've got one more of those left. Oh, I'm hurting. All right, let's crack these. Let's see what we got. Let's go Ristic Study, right? Or Sephiroth. So, as an ambassador, they actually Wizards will send you product, but the purpose behind it is I'm making content for them. I'm talking about the stuff, so I don't get paid. I just get product that I can't actually technically sell while I'm an ambassador. Technically, I'm not supposed to sell it at all. I think, and we got to ask Sephiroth's intervention. It's a lot of work. Do you do Magic the Gathering content at all? Everyone says they want one. Here's the thing. All the people that get it, hey, Mystic's Mastery. I didn't even know that was one of the cards. Cool. So to get it is a lot of work because you gotta do Magic, you gotta do content, you gotta put good content out. And Torgal artwork. Oh, Jumbo Cactuar, let's go! And it's not like, honestly, like I am one of the smaller creators that they choose for it. So, but there's a reason I get chosen, like, or have been chosen. I put in more work than any of the bigger creators. So I put more videos out than any of them. Right now I'm averaging about 7 or 8 videos a day on content. Most of them put 4 to 5 pieces of content out a day, and a lot of it isn't even videos. Yeah, I've been upping my game a little bit. I don't think reasonably I'm going to be able to keep it up, especially if I'm helping my partner at her shop. Like, oh, it is a lot. Trust me. Trust me. The thing is, usually I record a lot of it ahead of time. And with Marvel, though, here's the thing. It's easy, right? As an ambassador, it's easy. Because so what do I get to talk about? Well, I'm talking about the new mechanic. I talk about 2 cards a day. I talk about what's coming in the set. Like, what do you get? Edgar. So it's a lot of fun. Like I said, you don't get paid, you get the product. But and the thing about it is I have people reach out to me all the time because, like, there are people out there that don't think I deserve to be ambassador. Like I've had people not in a nice way not say that, but like they're just kind of like, well, how do you get that? And I'm just like, go look at my work, like. So I understand the like. So there was a time, right, where I would look at people getting stuff and be like, "How did that person get it? How did that person get it?" And sometimes it is about who you know and your connections. For me, though, I have like when you get in, usually you're pretty much a lot of times in, and so I'm kind of in as like usually being able to get creator badges to events for Wizards because I've worked for them, I've done stuff for them. But I still have to apply every single time. I'm still waiting to hear if I get it for Atlanta or not. All right, here we go. Sephiroth on bust, right? Hey, Joshua Phoenix is a good one. And I was waiting like, all right, there we go. And a foil land. Let's go. But like, here's the thing. People will message me and then they're like, or like, I have people come to me, hey, how did you get ambassador? How'd you do that? I want to do that. I want to do that. And I'm like, okay, great. And I go look at their content. They don't show their face. They post sporadically. Their stuff. If you're putting like rage bait stuff out there, as far as like you're not helping, you're rude, you're mean, you're just that's hard. No, thank you. It's all good packs, always good. Like I think I've got. I don't know if I have any more. I have a whole another box I haven't opened yet, but I don't think I added it to the inventory. I have like 3. I have 3 or 4 more of the packs just sitting next to me. Who was it? I got that one. Dedicated Mud Kip, let's go. But like, and here's the thing: rejuvenating springs. I do not have one of those, but I do owe you guys 2 dice rolls. I know another D20. You ready for this? It's a nat 20. Let's go. Nat 20 means we double the amount of damage. So we did 40 damage. We're at 160 on Red Skull. And then I need to roll a d6. It's a 4. We're at 156 to beat Red Skull and unlock a, what's it called? Collector booster. What was it? Living in got bot. Okay. Like, I have a Rejuvenating Springs again in one of my decks, and outside of that, I don't think I have another one. Yeah, I know I don't have another one. All right, Living In was bought by Cryptics. You got another one too, right? Yeah. Let's see, you got the Fairy Mastermind. What you building? What you need to Rejuvenate Springs for? I'm just curious what we're trying to build here. I always like to know what people are buying or building. And I'm not saying I may not find one that I have just like laying around as I go through again. Hey, so welcome on in. Upgrading Bumbleflower. Everyone in like their love with Bumbleflower. It cracks me up. It's an okay commander. Like, it's not busted. It's not overly done. Like, it's an okay commander. Oh, for sure. Here's the thing. Go ahead, let me draw my cards. Go ahead, make your commander bigger. Go ahead, do this stuff. But eventually I'm going to take out your commander before you can do anything because you've given me enough card draw. By the way, are you guys, any of you guys interested in what's it called? The I'm trying to think about what it's called. Razorkin Needlehead. I might have one. Let me look.
Is it an addiction?
Hold on. I thought I remember seeing one earlier. I think I had the borderless version of it. But I just can't. I gotta remember where I saw it. Was it in this part or this? Like, I have. Let me go look for you. I know I had one, or at least I remember seeing one. Let me go look and see if I can find it. That's the real question. Where did I put it? I think I know where it is. Y'all should come watch me stream tonight. I'm playing tonight. You can watch me play Magic Badly tonight. Let me go look. I know I have this card. Am I back or am I still frozen? We still here? Looks like I'm good. Okay. I'm pretty sure I do have Razorkin. I just got to figure out where I put it. I just saw it earlier. I just can't remember which box it's in. That's the fun part, is remembering when I have 2 boxes of stuff, which box has it. Aha, I knew it. Found it. That guy right there, right? Scoop Boy, I got you. Now, it's going to be $75 because I had to dig it out of my specialty box, but, you know, it's a specialty card for specialty person, right? I'm just kidding. Normally, I would charge you $70 for it, but I'm going to charge you. I'm going to only charge you 10% of its value, so you get it for $7. What you say? I got you. Let me put it in real quick for you. It's a good card. Let me guess. Dragon in the middle is Urini. The like new busted dragon, kind of. Yeah, it's not too bad of a price either. I do have, by the way, if anyone's looking, I think it's like $7 or $8. I personally do not have any extra fetch lands currently. All my fetch lands are like all of my decks spread out or sold. Let me run this one in real quick. Shajay, I think it's like $6 or $7 or $8. I think it's in the buy now. It's in the bin. If it's not in the bin, it's in the auction section. Hayumi, welcome up. What too? Sorry, I wasn't sure what you're talking about, Shajay. Yeah, no, I understand cryptics. Yeah, thriving lands aren't horrible. You also could run if you're looking for like the. Do you already have the lands that say if you control 3 or more lands, this card enters tapped? No, not upload media. Take photo. I'm just knocking everything around today. I'm having a rough time. Time is it? Okay. All right. Razorkin. Are you building a what's his Nekusar deck? With this Razorkin? Concordant Crossroads. Do not. Obnix. Okay, that works. Oh, the yellow guy. So this is actually not Dragon. This is Gishath. So it is a graded card. I basically like I got these from company, and they sell them graded as like surprise commanders. I already have a Gishath. I am not going to take it out of this, but so I don't do the grading. So basically, I got it from another company that does it. So I don't personally grade. So this one is the etched foil Gishath, and it's $50. So it might be worth more graded if you want to look it up. I don't know, but like I'm selling it to you worth what the I'm selling to you for what the card is worth inside, not what the grading is worth. I don't do the grading. There's a company that like they sell they sell them as like surprise. I thought about getting hooked up with them and putting them on here. I just don't know like until I can get some leeway and some extra money. I don't have just like expendable cash to just be like, hey, I have $1,000 to buy 2,500 units of this. So they have like surprise mystery commanders that are graded that you get your minimum value back at $20. But see, I couldn't buy them at 20 and sell them on 20 on here because fees. I would have to get them at either like $15 and sell them for 25, something along those lines. All right, who got the scoop? I was like, who got Razorkin again? Oh, you 2d6s here. Roll. It is 11. All right, we got us down to 145 on health for Red Skull. Getting closer to unlocking and letting you guys get the giveaway for collector boosters. And while we're here, anyways, let's just do this. We're doing another random giveaway. It's going to be a random card that I dig out. It's going to be this cool dragon card. All right, what else are we looking for? I'm going to go look at the auctions real quick, see if anyone else pre-bid. Nope, no pre-bids. All right, what else are we looking for? Y'all still there? Did I lose y'all? By the way, just so y'all know, if we do not unlock the collector booster tonight, you guys don't do it, it resets. Everything resets back to tomorrow. So just keep that in mind. that we're at 145 life for Red Skull. So, which it's varying how long that would take. So it's all purchases, Stevo. So any purchases from $1 to $5 gets you a D6. Any purchases 5 to 10 gets 2 D6s. 10 to 20 is a D20. 10 to 25, I think, and then anything over 20 is a 20, and then anything over 40 is 2D20s. So you purchase like 40, like 140 purchase. So if you buy like a collector booster, it's 2 rolls of the D20. And then whatever we get, those points come off of the health points. So we've been slowly going through, and we went through all 4 of them very quickly today. Well, fairly quickly. Adds up when people are hitting 5s and 6s on D6s on low rolls. So that's what you have to do. And then you can technically, you can buy rolls, just rolls of them. But it's tipping. So if you tip, you can get free rolls too. Because I was like, there wasn't a way for me to put rolls in the store if I have to ship you something. So we got a giveaway going on. Random mark card here. Cryptics, no, I do not have the Trouble in Pairs. Not even a T. I think I have a TMNT one in one of the commander decks that I have, but other than that, I don't. Which I thought about pulling that deck apart because I haven't played it yet. Or I played it one time and then that was it. Maybe I don't actually have it. No, I think I don't have it in that deck. I don't have it in any decks. I don't think it's a really good card though. It puts in works in the right deck in the right formats. Ugh. No, it never hurts to ask. And like I'm saying, I'm never not sure if I run across it. I may have it or run into it or something along those lines with cards that I have or decks that I decide to take apart. I have an Eldrazi deck I'm debating taking apart, but I just don't know. It's fun to play, but I just don't play it that much because people don't like to play against Eldrazi's. They get a little upset. How do we run All Will Be One as an auction here? I'm going to knock a couple dollars off on it. Y'all ready? $15 for All Will Be One. And once the All Will Be One, it's a pretty good price for what you get. Yeah, it's a foil one too. There we go. It's numero uno. All right, let's go. Got to roll you a D20 here. 11. All right, we're at 134 life left on Red Skull. No, thank you. Appreciate it. I'll try to move stuff occasionally, put things down a little bit cheaper. I think my pricing is pretty good on a lot of my stuff, so do my best to give you guys the best deals on stuff. You guys interested in a comic book? I do have this really cool Spider-Man. It's Amazing Spider-Man. Landon, thanks for the follow. How you doing today? This really cool Spider-Man cover. I was asking earlier, how many of you guys would be interested in getting the Warstorm Surge comic book? Papa Ravenwood, let's go with the win there. So earlier I had a question, or I showed them off, right? Ugh. I have a few of them left. So if I decided to sell these, I'm just curious if you guys would be interested in buying them or you would bypass them. So if I did these mystery booster packs, right? So there's I do have a TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. We're on all of it. We're the one, the only Celtic Warrior Games. Often imitated, but never duplicated. And if you guys are out here and you want to watch more about us or find more about us, follow our TikTok. I'm really bad though. Like I should probably post more on my social media about my whatnot shows. Truth be told. Spider Dork, how's it going? I will not know that until probably August sometime. So I will be ambassador for for the Marvel set until the middle of July, I believe is when it is. And then I will probably find out shortly, like if I make it or not when I go to Amsterdam. I appreciate it. We're working hard at it. Like I was very excited and thrilled that I got it from Marvel because I didn't do so. Like in the past, my two other ambassadors that I've got, I applied for, but I also was doing the thing, right? I was working my tail off for it, doing this is day one of me asking Wizards. I was the first person to do it. People have tried to imitate me. No one has duplicated it actually on that. Like people start. I've watched so many people start like I'm going to do this, and then they fall off on it because it's really hard to do. It is hard to come in every single day and say, okay, what can I say different today? And The Hobbit is really hard because the book is small and there's only so much you can talk about. So like in my head, I'm like thinking, okay, what else can I talk about? But I just applied for like I just sent the email and I think we might be like this may be the last time I do this because like I did get it for this last set. I don't know if we'll get it for every set, obviously. I don't have to have it for every set. I like it, but it also is a lot of work for me because I make it extra work for me because I'm trying to prove to people that I belong. Like I belong up near the top. My follower numbers may not show you like the people, like the numbers, but my followers are all like I've not bought any of my followers. I've not done any of those things, which I can't say anyone else did, but I know for a fact that all of my stuff is grinding and working for years at it. And I'm hoping at some point something will just flip. Something will flip and we'll get those we'll all of a sudden go from having 5,000 or getting to 5,000 to having 20, 30,000 people like follow me. I'm never jealous of anybody. I'm always rooting people on, no matter if you started before or after me. I think my biggest issue is I started overseas, so I got put in a weird algorithm. I've been fighting that for years to get put back in the right US algorithm, which I think I finally am there. It's just a matter of so like people follow you for different reasons. If you do comedy, it's super easy to get a bunch of followers really fast. Everyone does the same thing though, but I'm the one person, the exception to the rule that does things different. One of the few that I'm like, oh, I'm doing my own thing. So I do stuff that people haven't ever done. Got an alter ego. And I've got a thing called Deck Doctor I'm working on still. I just have to find time to make it. if I get to where I was actually like able to split doing some of this stuff and then getting paid more for doing videos for people, like someone's going to offer me $150 to do 5 videos for them, but the product didn't have no magic stuff. It was just Pokemon and One Piece, and actually they were going to. It was a way to basically. They gave me a code to say you put what you want that you're going to get and unlock, and you can pull that card so it looks like you get that card. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like I want to open the packs and hopefully hit those cards. Yeah. So like I get what they're trying to do. They want to show people that you can win, like, because they want you to showcase how to open the packs, right? It's a digital program, right? So you open the packs and how it works and how you can resell it to get your credit back, basically, if you don't want the card. But I was just like, okay, but like if every video I make is me automatically hitting the win, like people are gonna be like, like people are suspicious of that stuff already. I would rather than watch, like, give me credits to open like 6 packs, right? 6 or 7 packs, and watch me try to hit it first, and then I'm like, I want to be able to like I get okay, but here's the I get what they're needing. They need people to show off. Oh, I just hit the cool card, and you do need people to hit that. You do need a way to guarantee if someone's making some content out of it. But you also should let me be able to make a video where it's like, let me hit like 2 or 3 times and then hit it, because like if I hit every single time, it's not going to work. You know, all those like slot things and all those different things. A lot of times, yeah, exactly. Here's the thing though, I don't really care about Pokemon, so like I wouldn't even know, like, unless it tells me what it's worth. I wouldn't know it's a cool card or not. I'd be like, oh, I want this really cool Gengar or something that just looks cool, but it's worth like $2. To me, that's cool, right? But I also don't want to have to tell people, hey, yeah, I don't want people going and using my stuff. They was like, oh, I was like, are we doing Magic? Like, well, we're not looking to do Magic anytime soon. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. And they're like, well, we're interested. We'll pay $150 for 5 videos, and I'm like, that's lower than my average cost if I'm going to make videos for people. Like if I make you a bundle video product, that's great, but I'm not. You're not getting 5 videos for $150 for the time it's going to take me to make those. That's $30 a video, and it's going to take me a lot longer to like make them. That's true. That's true. They do use your money, and like people know how to do the slots and stuff. A lot of times when you start doing that stuff, though, you know how to like you start understanding the systems, you start looking at machines, you can kind of figure out a little bit of algorithmish stuff and things like that. All right, guys, we are at 134 life left on Red Skull. We're running down to not a lot of time left. If you guys are wanting to buy some stuff, now is the time, because here in a few minutes, I'm going to probably 10, 20 minutes tops, I'm going to have to be off because I have to get ready for another stream tonight playing Magic. So I need to go get dinner, get the deck list finished, and get ready to play. Anyways, I was asking earlier, would you guys be interested in buying custom mystery packs? They've got 16 cards in them. So one's a land. It could be a wide variety of different types of lands. It's going to have 2 mythics or rares, 3 common or uncommons, and 10 commons in there. And then a token card or an art card. All random too. So like I don't look up prices of cards for the most part. I mean, I know what I'm putting in. So like your biggest hits are going to be like maybe $5 or $10 cards, unless a card shoots up in price. Most of the time you're getting like bulk rares and stuff like that and random stuff. Would you be interested in packs like that? And if so, what would you be willing to pay? I was consider doing them anywhere between $3 and $5. I just don't know if you think $5 would be too much for them.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Just curious, man. You haven't given up on the idea of starting your own online business yet, have you? I know you mentioned you wanted to get into a lifestyle where you can make good money and have more freedom. Is that still the case, or have things changed for you?
I'm still here, guys. By the way, just looking at something real quick. I got a message. I was trying to figure out what it was. All right, guys. What are we all looking for? Last chance to possibly get some stuff. Radical Pandas. Yeah, it's really cool. It is the foil version of it. I'm trying to. I don't have it listed currently, just because I remember I had these, and I was like, I'll put it up here. I'm selling it basically for the price of the card. Whether you want to keep it graded or not, that's on you. I haven't listed it yet, but who's calling me? I have no clue who that is. Someone in Florida is calling me. I don't know anybody in Florida. Yeah, I would sell it for 50 because the near mint version is going for about 55. I'd sell it for you for 50 if you're interested in it. Is that correct? I also have this one. If you're also looking for cards that are just sealed like that, I got the Monkey Yatso. And I got a 10 of Jeskai, Narset Jeskai. Let me look. Which I'm just checking what version it is. The foil version. What do I got him at, Jonathan, by the way? Just asking real quick because I don't know off the top of my head. Oops. Yeah, I can do. Hold on. I can do this real quick. I'm gonna run it as an auction. I can start the auction. I'll do it at 7. It's again some of these the prices. I always tell people like ask me on some of the prices if you're curious if there's room. I price these and sometimes they sit here for a couple weeks and prices go up and down. So like it's really hard to go in and check them. But I can do it for 7. I'll do the auction here for you. Especially if price goes down on stuff, I'm definitely more than glad to like talk about it. Obviously, there's only so low I can go. So like some of the cards, like $1 is the lowest I can go. So like I try my best though that to put stuff on here that people are looking for. There we go. Later. All right. Welcome in to Jay. Yeah, I know it flexes a little bit. Sometimes it's up and down. Some things like I don't try to put things that like spike real fast up because like they're gonna drop. Let's roll this dice here. 7, so it's 2d6s. All right, we got 9 off. We are now at 125 health left on not Gray Skull. I'm saying the wrong. My Power Gray Skull. Red Skull. Sorry. I did not see your message yet. I don't usually get a chance to see a lot of messages on whatnot because it's not a way to look at them just without going outside the app. Let me look here. I got Harmonized Trio. So easygoing. We're doing a thing that today we're taking down the Marvel villains, and for every purchase there's a dice roll and stuff like that. So we've been doing that slowly and surely. We've got to our level 5, which it does explain it in the notes exactly where. So we're on Red Skull, who is the big bad guy. Someone's bought. What did you buy? Harmonized Trio, right? I love Harmonized Trio, honestly. With the right setup, it's a free brainstorm almost every turn. Now, I know realistically you're only seeing one extra card a turn with that, but it's still a way to like see a bunch of cards, right? I played it in in limited, it's super busted. I saw your message, by the way, Shajay. You're talking about which 2 dragons are you talking about, by the way? Irini and Gishath? Irini and Ugin? Which 2? Ugin and Irini? The 2 beside each other? Or the 2 above each other? Yellow and middle. Okay. So, like, I've got this one planned to go for. This is Dino, not Dragon, just so you know. But I've got this one priced at 50, and then Urini is. Let me look at what I got it at. 10. So it'd be 60 for both. If you wanted to buy both today, I would do 50. So basically, you get Urini free. All right, let me take a picture here. I'm always willing to work on deals if best as possible. Doesn't hurt me sometimes. I do got to make sure that I go through. This is going to take me all night. I have to go through here. By the way, we're on last call right now, by the way. Minus 100 HP. We'll see. It's 2d20. So if you hit nat 20s, we double those up. So you might be able to get up to 80 HP off. I have to make it within reason, right? I have to make it reasonable. Because if not, then it's super, super easy to get to the collector booster. And then, like, if you guys only spend $100 and I have to give you a collector booster, I'm out 40. I basically lose $40, right? So I got to make the money back from and some when I want to do giveaways. So I got to be within reason, you know? Like, I want to give stuff away, but I can't also just be giving it away for nothing because, like, then I just lose all my money. Which, by the way, you want to come back this week? Possibly I will look and see. Let me take a picture here of this is. Urini and Gisheth. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Oh, wait. What did I miss? Oh, oops. Out for 9. Let me look here on the MN. The Mythic Visionary. Is that here? By the way, I do have. There's your Iranian Yath, because I can't spell. Apparently, it changed. Oops, my bad. Ooh, Sprinkman coming on in with the Icing Death Frost. I love that card. All right, let me look at the Niv. Niv. A lot of times my prices are pretty good on what I stuff, but sometimes I do understand pricing goes up. Which one is Visionary? Pricing goes down. Pricing goes all around. Apparently, someone has a damaged version of Niv Mizzet listed for $4,321. Let's see here. Where we at? I could do this. I can take $1 off on it for 8, or start it at the auction for 8. Because it's still like last sold. Like I know the listing is like it's like at 8 with it shipping. The like market price is 9. The last sold is 10. I can do $1 off on it if you're interested. Jonathan. All right, we got a couple of sales that I missed, by the way. This is for and icing. For what was it? Hold on. We got it. Sprink. By the way, I am probably doing a couple of non-Magic shows this week. If you guys are interested in them at all. Then visit sold to Jonathan. Where's your stuff? All right. I got 3. Oh, no worries. Look, I forgot I had those. I was digging around. I was like, you know what? I can put these up here and let people see them. You know, Monk Gyatso and a 9 as well. I have a couple more packages from them I need to open to see what I got. I have a Reaper King somewhere. I'm supposed to build a deck with it, but life has been super busy. All right, I got 3 dice to roll, or 4. I have 2 D6s, right? Yeah, oh no, a D6, which is a 2, and 8 is 10. So we lose 10 here. We're at 115. And then I got 2 D20s. Here we go. Ready? 19 and 5 was 19, 24. All right. We're in below 100. We're at 91. Close. All right, and then Savage Ventmaul just sold. Where you at, Savage Ventmaul? Someone's building a Dragons deck. Dragons are busted. And Scourge of Valakis. Or Valkis. I always say Valakis, but it's wrong. Because I say it wrong. Dragons are fun. I had a whole dragon deck. I played it like twice. Decided not to play it anymore. People hated playing against it, so I don't play Magic as much as I used to. Like, and the problem is I build decks and they're good. Like I build decks well, and like they do their thing, and people don't like when they do their thing, and I can stop you at the same time. All right, let's roll the 2d6s here. 9. All right, we're at 82. It's a little after 6. All right. We're gonna have to. We're putting in last call at this point. I know we're close. I've thought about it. I've thought about selling them as custom decks without saying what they are. The problem is though, I have to do I don't want to have to I would have to have somebody buy the card, give me the money up front for what they're wanting to spend on a deck to either buy it for them or basically build budget decks for $50. Yeah, I know. I've seen Kazuki. I talked to them. The thing about it is too, and there's like a couple other people that do it. Like a lot of them are based. They have I have enough cards to probably build them. Take cards and make a deck. Honestly, I'm actually I am looking to sell my deck building deck building services basically. I have a Patreon, and basically my highest person will get one free deck built for them if you tell me what your commander is and what you want. I'm gonna probably build it not how I built it for me. Yeah, that's the idea. Basically, was to build the deck. But my idea was I have it's $25 a month. You get the free deck building after the first month, like you've went through the first month, and your next month comes through. So it's $25 a month for it, but you also will get with that when you first sign up, you get a free play mat as well, and then there's other insider stuff that as people join my Patreon, I will be putting more and more of my content on there and some of it will only be exclusive to there. As I do long form content, it's going to be exclusively early access on there as well too. But if you just want one deck built for you, a basic idea of the deck, I'd probably charge someone $25 to do, or $50 to completely build a deck. $25 if you give me the idea of the deck and some of the cards you want, and then build around it. Because it does take time. It doesn't have to be super, super long. I can build a deck in under an hour if I really want to. But it also depends on I'm also doing deck reviews. So if you have a deck and want me to go through and look at it and critique it and or fix it, I do stuff easygoing on YouTube as well. All right, guys. Last call. Any last things? Any pre-bids in the auctions? Nope, no pre-bids. Where are we at with Ugin? He's at 7. Ugin. I can't believe he's down as cheap as $7. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, 7 is honestly where I'm probably. I mean, I know you've got a few other things on it. I just 7 is because it's still it's selling for about 8 or 9. I just can't believe he's dropped that low. Is he more expensive than other form? Okay, yeah, his other versions. He used to be a $50 card. That's what's crazy to me. Oh, did I miss it or not? Hold on. Probably missed it. If it was just recent. I don't. Where did I miss the Renata? Oh yeah, I did miss that somewhere down there. A Renata, yeah. No, I got you. Somehow I missed it. I think it was just a bunch of stuff going on at the same time. This is gonna take me a minute to pack. On the Ugin? Huh. Here. Y'all fight over Ugin. Go for it. See if that fixes the problem. There we go. There's the Renata. I'll roll. A 1. Yeah, we're at 81. What is it? 81. We're getting close. Unfortunately, I think I told you all, There is no rollover on these. Ugin, where you at, Ugin? Let's go. I gotta take all of these. Like I'm glad you guys bought all my cards, but I gotta go through and take them all out of. So I have them on another site when I sell here too, called Mana Pool. All right, we got 2d6s. I gotta roll. It is 5. We got down to 70 or 76 on it. No, he bought the Urini and the Gishath, unfortunately. Yeah, it will be my buy now. I'm gonna probably move everything over. Yeah, so all of my stuff right now is actually active outside of the show too. So if you want to buy stuff outside of the show, you can find it, and I'll still be able to ship it to you. But then tomorrow, all of my stuff will be back in. Ron, I mean, if you want to buy it now, definitely can. I'm not shutting the show off just yet. If you're wanting to buy that, the Magicon the Gathering. Oh yeah, no, it'll be yeah. If you're that's the reason, yeah, you get paid tomorrow, yeah. So whether it's in the show or not, if for some reason like my show doesn't happen tomorrow, which I'm planning on having the show, but sometimes my shows do move, I get sick or have migraine issues, and I can't run a show. It is going to be in just my buy now section, so all the time, like it should be there. For not sending me a message, I'll make sure it's on there. But it's all of my secret layers usually are in buy nows, but it'll be there tomorrow. Any last second things for anybody? We got everybody. All right, guys. Well, appreciate you. We got really close to defeating Red Skull today, but unfortunately, Red Skull. How much to kill it? I mean, the thing about it is it's all up to the rolls. So we need 81 to kill it. So we're 81. So that's 4 or 5 or no, hold on. 76 is where we're actually at. Sorry, 76 is where we're at, which is a minimum of 4 D20 hitting 20. So a minimum of 4 $20 or 15, or higher purchases. Or if someone wants to tip me, if you tip me for every $5 in tips, it's a free T20 roll. So if someone wants to break it open. That is the one other cheat way around it. I did put in the thing, tips do open it. Where you can buy some stuff. Buy a collector booster, it's 2 D20s. Buy 3 collector boosters, it's 6, and it unlocked the collectors. This is Ron. I do not have any SpongeBob or Gary, unfortunately. I sold my Gary recently, and I do not have SpongeBob. I don't think I have anything SpongeBob left. I might. Well, ask me tomorrow. There is a possibility I have it. I'd have to go dig in my folder. So this is the Final Fantasy Japanese. I think I've got it at 80. Yeah, Ron, hit me up if you're on the show tomorrow evening. If you come back and hit me up tomorrow, I might be able to dig it. I might have actual SpongeBob. I might have actually all of them except for Gary. I don't have Gary because I sold the one Gary that I had like recently. Because I had it as a deck and I took it apart and I saved it and I was like, why am I saving this? I'm never going to rebuild this deck. Man, well, hopefully you get better. If you come tomorrow, I'll be able to look. Like I said, I would do it right now, but I've got to go figure out which folder it's in. And I do need to be getting off because I've got to pack all y'all's orders, ship them all out, change everything over, and then also eat dinner before 8:30 tonight, Eastern time, so that I can stream. But yeah, we're so close. Unfortunately, we did not beat Red Skull this go around. Come back tomorrow. We're going to do the same thing with the giveaways for every single time. Maybe we can get there tomorrow with different purchases and stuff like that. We'll try. I'm going to do my best to figure out the numbers and stuff. And I think where I put the numbers is about right because, like, in order to give away a collector booster, all that I did, I wanted to see about where I was on sales. It could be lower because, like, if people just bought like every single $1 single, it is a D6. So, like, if you bought like 30 D6 rolls is $30. So, like, it's kind of that thing. But I'd also get rid of the product. So, thank you guys for being here. Come back tomorrow. We'll have some new cards, some Doctor Who cards possibly, and some other as well. We'll be adding in a few new singles every single day this week. We'll also be doing some non-magic stuff as well at some point. But thank you guys for being here. And as always, you guys have a great day. Thanks, Steve-O, for the raid, by the way, earlier. You have a great night. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. See y'all.